video, we're going to take a trip back to the mid to early 2000s and look at this fantastic G-Shock that I absolutely love. This is the G-3110. So let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 so we can take a look at what we are talking about here. A little bit of wear on mine, but after all, isn't that what makes our G-Shock so special? From the wear to the different markings left on it that give it that character that make us really fall in love with our watches. The purpose of this video isn't a review, but rather just a show and tell, and also just an expression of how much I love the 3110. One of the things that really called to me when it comes to these older style metal bracelet G-Shocks is just how humble they were, but also how fun they were. If you ever watch any of my G-Shock videos, you know that I truly believe that G-Shock was in its prime in the mid 90s all the way up to the mid 2000s. That's when I think their style was the most fun. They had all these different types of Master of G's, and they really just had a lot of budget-friendly styles for a whole bunch of different people. And this is a perfect example of that. Of course, with the functions and features, you're not getting anything too special here. You've got your regular time and calendar data with telephone number storage, and then your alarm, stopwatch, timer, dual time, and then main time. You know, very basic, very boilerplate when it comes to G-Shock. But the overall styling, having a metal bracelet at a very affordable price, and then these absolutely fantastic steel bull bars here, just give us so much character for not inexpensive timepiece at the time. In today's G-Shock catalog, there are still plenty of metal G-Shocks that are fantastic, but in my opinion, it seems like you're either getting a fashion timepiece, such as the B5000 or the GM6900 right here, or a very good practical watch such as the GST S110, but they're not budget friendly. At least in my opinion, I don't consider them budget friendly. So you're either getting a fashion timepiece or a very expensive timepiece. And you know, that might just be what G-Shock believes is the best strategy at this point in time. But for me personally, I miss the days when they just had fun with their designs and they were available for the average young kid up to the college student. You know, they could just have a blast with these very rugged but stylish and humble designs. I will say that the MTG M900 that I have right here is still readily available today, thankfully, and I strongly believe that it is carrying on the tradition of the humble metal G-Shock that was so predominant in the mid 2000s. So that is a great thing. And maybe my opinion is biased because most of my growing up happened from the 90s to the 2000s, so I could be extremely biased as far as how much I love this style of watch. But again, this is just a show and tell to let you know how much I miss this style, and I just think it's a little bit of a shame that we are steering more towards analog, digital, more expensive, more fashion-based designs than just these humble, very durable, reliable metal G-Shocks. So that's really all I had to say. I know that this isn't very typical for my normal episodes, but I figured I'm sure there are some of you out there that have been thinking about a watch like this and you just couldn't remember the model number and you really missed it. So I figured, you know, maybe putting out a video like this will help someone like that find or reconnect with the watch that they were so fond of back in their earlier years. So I hope that this helps that specific individual, and I've got a bunch of other episodes coming out, so make sure to stay tuned. But that's really it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, bye.